Hi, today I'm going to introduce you to the flipped classroom. Now, we think, flipped classroom. I'm thinking something kind of like this. No, this is not a flipped classroom. This is a flip. What we're talking about when we're talking about a flipped classroom is taking traditional teaching and flipping it. Now, traditional teaching says this. Traditional teaching says, you're going to come to class, you're going to hear a lecture from me, I'm going to assign you some work, you're going to go home, and you're going to be very confused because you're really not going to know what you're doing because you only heard it from me and you didn't really do it, and so, there's a better way. It's called flipping. What you're going to do is you're going to watch videos for homework. These are going to be videos that present the material. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come into class and we're going to work on some things to further understand, to further deepen your understanding and your knowledge. So, what are we talking about when we talk about flipping? Well, it's student-centered. I get out of the way. Okay, you get your material delivery at home. I don't have to do that during class. There's a lot better things that I can do with you during class. We can do more activities. I can give you more one-on-one assistance with things. Okay, it's student-centered, it's student-driven. Okay, next, it's individually paced. Now, there is a reasonable pace that needs to be kept, but for the most part, you get to decide what you're going to do on what days. Now, some of it depends on whether you've watched the videos and whether you've done what you need to do, but if you've done what you need to do, you get to kind of drive the pace. As I said before, I am more available, I am more free to answer your specific questions regarding the material. So, you don't have to worry about, I don't know if somebody else is going to ask this question. Okay, those questions are out the door. I can help you with your question. I can help them with their question. I can answer every single question and make sure that I cater that learning to each person. Give them what they need to understand the material. And as a result, what's going to happen is there's going to be a deeper understanding. It's not just going to be, oh man, I need to really try to understand what he said today in class. No, it's going to be a lot more of, okay, so I watched this video. I wasn't quite there, but in class, we're going to solidify that. And then we're going to do some application of that. We're going to go a little deeper with that. So that's what we mean by flipping a classroom. So what do you do? Like I said, for homework, you're going to watch videos, kind of like this one. And then in class, you're going to have a list of assignments that need to be done. Okay, yes, there are going to be some due dates on it. It has to be done in a timely manner, but you get to decide what you're going to do on what day. If you're feeling a little more labby today, then maybe we'll do a lab today. If you're feeling like we just need to work some problems and solidify some things, then let's do that. Okay, you get to drive what happens. So, how do we do this? All right. First and foremost, you got to watch the videos before class. Okay, if you don't do that, the rest of this thing falls apart and doesn't work. Now, the thing I want to say about that, listen to me. The videos, you're not just watching them like you're trolling through a YouTube video. Okay? You're watching these videos for understanding. All right? This is kind of like when I'm talking in class. Think about how you would receive that if I'm talking in class. If I'm in class, are you checking your phone? Not unless you want me to take it. Are you checking your Instagram or your, I don't know, what do you do? Pinterest? I don't know why you would do that, but you might. No, you don't do those things, right? You focus on the material. All right? And just like we normally do with our classes, you're going to have notes that you're going to be filling in along the way. And also, in the middle of these videos, there are some questions that are going to just kind of prod, do you understand what we're talking about? And so those questions are going to be asked and graded, all right? So you're going to take notes. You're going to fill in your notes just like you normally do, all right? Now, you're going to have the evening to kind of process. So what that means is when you come into class, you have had some time to kind of digest this a little bit and process it, and so you're going to be able to ask good questions. You're going to be able to really voice what you understand and what you don't understand. Now, one thing this does require, which hurts sometimes, is you gotta think. You gotta think. Okay? We're going deeper with this. This is going to lead to deeper understanding. Okay? This is going to lead to application. This is going to lead to what does this really mean? In order to do that, you're going to have to think. You're going to have to think a little critically, not just regurgitate answers. All right? So, if you do those things, you'll be successful with this. So, here's my point. You're going to get out of this what you put in. Okay? If you really work hard at this and really put the effort in, it's going to pay off and you're going to like it. All right? If you're expecting just to get stuff passively and just have stuff handed to you, might not be your favorite thing. So, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. All right? It can be a great thing. It can be really hard. Sometimes it's both, and that's okay. So, we're going to engage in this little adventure called flipping the classroom. Okay? I hope you're ready, because here we go.